guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Delilah if you don't know already. Before you keep watching this video, please leave a beautiful comment down below if you can. Leave me some feedback, I would appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're not following me, please press the subscribe button so that you can be part of the gang. Feel me? So this video is going to be a little bit different from the content that I usually upload. If you're not a believer of manifestation and law of attraction, you could get off this channel and not watch this. I totally get it, it's cool. But if you are, if you're trying to learn about a thing or two, I'm not a motherfucking expert. I am just starting right now. One night when I come home from work, I'm sitting on the corner of my bed and I feel terrible. So wait, for the past month or so, I've been feeling very fucking angry, down, depressed. I don't know why. My energy, I don't know what the fuck, my aura is off. And I want to fix it, and I feel like this video is gonna help me achieve that, because YouTube is not only a social media platform, it is also a way for us video creators to vent. I know it may sound weird because I'm sitting here alone in my room talking to a camera. I'm not talking to people. I do vent to people about my problems, but I'm not gonna keep venting to people about the same problem over and over, because that shit is gonna annoy the fuck out of them. So I get it. I feel like this is really therapeutic to me and is gonna help me, because when I'm feeling down and low, I can go back to this video and watch this. And when I'm sitting on the corner of my bed, I feel so much anger. I feel so many negative emotions in me, and I haven't cried in so long. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to force that shit out. I'm really trying to force it out, a tear, something, and it's not coming out, it's not coming out. And I'm just there trying to focus, and I start crying. I start bawling, boogers coming down, everything. I'm on the floor, and then that's when I cry for a good minute. I start to do my research on this, because after that cry, I was like, that's it, no more. I've been living my life the same for all my life with a negative mindset, and I'm over it. I'm tired of being fucking productive, positive, very motivated to do things, and then like I'll feel this way for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and then one day comes and out the window. I'm in a funk, I have an attitude, I'm angry, I'm sad, I feel depressed. I don't need a fucking emotional roller coaster right now, because that shit ain't gonna take me anywhere. I'm not motivated. If I'm not getting any hours at work, I don't take the time out to call and be like, oh hey, is there any extra hours? When a client cancels on me, I don't give a fuck. No, I didn't, past tense, because it's a new day. I didn't give a fuck. I'll be like, oh well, I'll just lay in bed all day. I'll stay home, and to the point where I didn't want to edit my videos. Like, I couldn't edit my video until I started fucking crying. Like, I had to let it out. I couldn't keep going. I feel like this is my way. I feel like this is my way to success, and how I'm just gonna break free from that terrible habit. So I cry, I let everything out, and I'm on the floor. I'm doing my research. I'm, on YouTube, Google, whatever. And a lot of these videos, they say to write down, and even people say it all the time that believes in this. It's no secret, okay? So you could just look this up. People, they always say to write what you're grateful for, the things that bother you, just to write everything down, because when you can actually see it, you understand it. You can dissect everything. When you're just thinking about it, yeah, it's on your mind, but you have a million other things on your mind too that's gonna distract you. Dude, I even downloaded the fucking calming app. I'm trying my best to meditate more. I'm writing more. I bought a vision board to write everything down, and that's what I'm doing so far. I've tried saging. Maybe, hold on, so before the saging, right? The reason why I decided to sage is because for some reason, every time I will come home, it's so strange. I'll be driving in my car. When you drive, you get an adrenaline, when you're ready, because I'm a new driver. So when you start to get the hang of it, It feels really good because you feel more confident, you drive faster. It's an adrenaline, you know, that shit feels mad good. You're blasting music and you're singing at the top of your lungs. And then for some reason, when I come home, that excitement, that thrill, it leaves. That euphoria, it fucking leaves. And I just feel drained. Like I can literally, when I walk into my house, I can literally feel my frown. I feel it. So that's why I decided to get into saging, to cleanse the house, to cleanse myself. I don't want to get into deep detail, but there is someone in this house that is very negative, that's very toxic, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I sage the house, it's gonna fix everything. And I know that saging isn't gonna work in just one session. I know it's multiple, but I did it when the person was away, and I saged their room, everything, the entire house, myself, and it felt good. After, you know, I turned off the sage, it felt good. It felt good. The next day, oh, it came back. I was depressed. I felt that frown again. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I feeling this way? But what's bugged out is that that toxic person, after a few days of me saging, mind you, this person's the type to not give a fuck about their life. They don't care if they end up in jail. They don't care if they die. They don't care where they end up. Just very negative and toxic. And after a few days of saging, what happened? That person went to us and said, I want help. I want to change. I don't want to be like this anymore. I want help. My eyes opened so much. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? Amazing. That shit. If you was to know like that type of person, you will have the same reaction too. So I'm like, wow, maybe the sage actually did work. So I'm just thinking, okay, so the saging didn't work for me. I'm still in this funk. I still feel down. I feel even worse now. And I asked my mother, I asked my brother, I asked my co-workers, and they all said the same thing. You know what it is. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be feeling this way. And I was just so narrow-minded about it. I was just thinking about the small things like, oh, maybe it was this that could have triggered her, or maybe that. No, it's bigger than that. I'm not where I want to fucking be. And I wasn't doing anything about it. I wasn't doing anything to change. So the day after, you know, when I said I was like sitting on the corner of my bed and I was bawling and everything, the day after I went to go drop off some money for my brother, it hit me again. Like I was feeling really angry about something. I forgot what it was, but like something actually triggered it again. And I was in the car and I was parked. I don't start the car. I would just sit there and I start crying and crying. In my head, I'm I'm whispering. I'm like, stop, 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 stop. I'm repeating it over and over and over. And then I start to breathe. I'm like, breathe. And I'm breathing. And what happens? Ow! And what happens? I stop crying. You know why I was fucking crying? Because of this process. The process may not be the same for everyone when it comes to manifestation and just being aware of your emotions and your thoughts and actually trying to train your mind to calm that shit down. That fucks with you. It really does. Our emotions, it really fucks with us, and I have to learn how to keep that shit in check and to realize, whoa bitch, you're wilding out. You need to take a step back and you need to breathe, and you gotta realize, you gotta analyze why the fuck you're feeling that way. And that's what I did. And what happened in the car? When I realized I fucking did that for the first time, yo, I had a smile on my face. I had a fucking smile on my face. That shit felt so good. It's so liberating. And I'm just telling you guys this because if you are a believer of this or want to become a believer of this shit is a process and it's not easy. It takes time. It takes patience. You have to get at everything with love, with happiness, with positivity. That shit is hard. Our emotions get the best of us, and But you gotta remember, those are only emotions. Be grateful for your emotions. You are a human being. You're living. You feel sadness. You feel love. You feel euphoria. This is just a part of fucking nature. And what you put out into the world, you're gonna get it back. So if I'm always negative, I'm always gonna get that negative. I'm always gonna get the negative back. And I don't want that shit anymore. I want to say, like, I apologize to people. People have been trying to put me on to this mindset for a long time, but the thing is that I guess because everybody has different beliefs, you know. People are Catholic, they're Christian, they believe in Buddhism, they believe in whatever. People believe in a million things. Everyone's different, but I just feel like people were trying to tell me in their own way, and I just didn't really understand it, you know. Like, let's say someone, let's say someone's not really like spiritual and they're not really into like energy and everything like that. Let's say someone is more realistic. They have that mindset, but they see it more realistically. So they're like, oh, you just gotta work harder, you just gotta save, you just gotta do this. I'm like, what? Work harder? Save? So I can't have fun? Like, I'm just supposed to be a working bee? Go to work, come home, go to work, come home, save, not have any fun? No. There's different ways for you to have a successful life, a happy life. But I had to figure out how I wanted to achieve that in my own way, and I fucking found it. I don't really want to say exactly what I'm looking at it right now. That's why I keep looking over there. I'm looking at my vision board. But I don't want to say exactly what I wrote down. You can easily look this up online. But basically, I just try to acknowledge everything that I want. I just try to see everything that I want, feel everything that I want, and be grateful for everything that I have right now. And that's one of the first steps for you to become fucking happy and to actually move forward with this process. It can be the most littlest fucking things. Let's say if you have an apartment, but you have no furniture, all you have is a little mat to sleep on. Be grateful that you even have a fucking roof over your head, because people are sleeping in the street, they have no money, they live in dirty ass shelters. You know what I mean? Even if it's the littlest things, yo, be grateful for what the fuck you have, because that energy is gonna come right back to you, and you're gonna get a lot more. You're gonna manifest a lot more. And I'm learning this shit day by day. So yeah, if you guys have any tips on this, I would really appreciate it. If you don't want to go too deep into like the YouTube comments, I'll leave my Instagram down below, and you can DM me if you want it to be a little bit more private. I would really appreciate that, because all this is new to me and it's mind fucking, but it's a good mind fuck. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you can, please subscribe to my channel like I said, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.
I'm sick, bitch, I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood.